Gauteng Transport Department is planning to take taxi drivers in the province for advanced driving lessons. It hopes this will reduce road carnage and make them more courteous. Well, Gauteng Roads Transport MEC Jacob Mamabolo joins me in studio to discuss this. MEC, you're actually not launching this year. It was actually launched last year. So what are the results thus far?
Firstly, thanks very much and good morning. Can I still say Happy New Year? Hope it's not late to say that. But just coming out of the provincial taxi summit that was held last year in July with the taxi industry, we took this decision and said, let's prioritize the lives of the people, make sure that we save lives by taking taxi drivers on advanced driving, defensive driving, which we call smart driving. So to date, what happened is that in November last year, 2019, we had a situation where there was a high rate of accidents, almost 3 in one day towards the end of November, involving Patco buses on Moloto Road. So we then prioritized Patco drivers by taking them to Armsco, Girotech subsidiary company, which we have an MOU with to train taxi drivers.
So the taxi drivers are now only participating?
As we speak, the Patco drivers that we wanted to prioritize are now undergoing the training. And since we put them on this training, although it's not all of them, but just those on the Moloto Road, we have not heard of accidents, although I'm not saying it will never happen. But we're already seeing the results. The pilot is in place. As we speak, I was there yesterday. There are others that are also at training. So with the taxi industry, the formal and official launch of the program is on the 25th of March this year. It will be on a Wednesday. That is when we will officially unveil the Smart Driving Academy with the taxi industry, and the service will be provided by Girotech, which is a subsidiary of Armsco.
Okay, so let's talk then about the element that has been investigated thus far, seeing that the advanced driving element has yet to take place. Let's talk about the element about violence in the taxi industry. The Commission of Inquiry was launched by Gauteng. The findings thus far, MEC, is that the mediators, whenever there is taxi war, they're ill-equipped to deal with this.
And that's precisely why Honorable Premier David Makhura and the provincial government set up this Commission of Inquiry. It was exactly to find out what are the root causes of taxi violence. It is ongoing, continuing in our province, is posing a threat to the economy of our province and the well-being of the people.
What are you doing with
clearly,
mediators?
So we needed to find out, because we don't want to attend to a problem that we have not sufficiently, thoroughly and properly investigated and understood. That is why it is very much important what is starting to come out of the Commission, because these are matters that will be tested, verified and confirmed through a rigorous and robust investigation process. So already we are seeing some of the things coming out, pointing out. I appeared last year, and one of the issues that the Commission raised and focused on was the capacity of law enforcement agencies to focus on this issue. Now we are seeing the capacity of the department, our own department, to deal with this matter. So it is very interesting, and we're encouraged and actually excited that the real root causes are being put to a scientific process, and then we can resolve the problem that we properly understand and not chase schedules around, chasing assumptions, things we hear people saying. So this process will give us a good baseline. It will give us real data on which to solve the problem.
MEC, final question. There's the assertion that police officers are themselves taxi owners. Therefore, the proliferation of arms in this taxi industry, which results in people being killed almost on a daily, could potentially be coming from the police officers themselves. Is that indeed your information?
So the role of police and the discussions with the police themselves wills are still coming. I know that the Commission is also preparing itself to engage law enforcement agencies. So this issue that you are raising, it's one of the issues that we want to be sure that indeed that is happening.
Why are you still unsure at this late stage?
I mean, if we know the reasons, we are sure of them, we have got all the data, we wouldn't need the Commission of Inquiry. So it is to make sure that all other reasons, there are a lot of things we hear about, fighting for routes, people coming outside the
But police officers are taxi owners themselves. Can you confirm that?
The police
officers are themselves taxi owners.
This is a fact that must be scientifically proven and determined, and we should be able to have proper evidence on that.
How do you prove scientifically that a police officer is not a taxi owner? It's a simple one. Is a taxi registered in your name, say, or not? Yes.
Yes, so that information must come out very clear. It should be a matter that at the end the Commission is just able to say.
But MEC, what's scientific about that?
No, remember, we shouldn't take up issues that we hear, and of course some of them might be very convincing, formidable, but all these issues, unless and until they are tested, and we know police X owns a taxi. So it shouldn't be a general statement the way we're making it. We need real facts. Jacob Mamabolo is a police person at this police station, owns 3 taxis. Here are the operating licenses, and this is a fact beyond dispute. The proof is sufficiently established. So that is the reason.
Truth? Sorry. When can we learn the truth? The actual
so the work of the Commission is on, and we expect it was set for 6 months. And once the Commission has done its work, it will publish a report with facts that can be tested further if anyone wants to challenge that. We need facts. We don't need rumor, speculation, and things that cannot be verified by real facts. So this is the purpose of this Commission. The reason why taxi violence has been going on is because we have been following rumors, stories, without real facts. So we have got to end that and end it once and for all.
People are dying, MEC, and you're wasting taxpayers' money by engaging in endless commissions of inquiry. But we'll wait for the inquiry to end.
It will also be a waste of taxpayers' money to pursue, to chase schedules of things that we don't have proper facts on. All right. That's what is causing the problem, Tony.
Jacob Mamabolo, he is the MEC of Transport in the Gauteng province. Thank you for your time. On to this memorial.